it. They pulled it out. What a call. What a play. What a game.
It's week 13 of the National.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Touchdown!
Kadarius Toney
with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list.
And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first, an ideal drive.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the 1st down.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Kadarius Toney
with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career.
And the Giants have moved out in front. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter, and now looking for more.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That'll be caught. It's Toney.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here's Tony on the quick slant.
Touchdown, Giants!
Kadarius Toney
doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
36 yards on the play.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Down inside the 10.
Touchdown, Giants!
Kadarius Toney
with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been...
They'll look to throw here.
Throw left side, complete to Tony.
And out across midfield, down to the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He'll drop to throw. And finding the tight end Rudolph. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get got. We can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown!
Kadarius Toney
from 17 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more.
Back to throw. And this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The throw over the middle, taken in. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 46. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that'll be caught by Tony. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony.
And he's brought down. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion.
Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney there to make the grab.
And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw.
That's complete to Tony.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Kadarius Toney.
That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list.
And the Giants continue. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field.
Back to throw now in his own end zone.
It's tipped, but it doesn't matter. He still catches it.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So we've reached halftime in a wild
past the halfway. Week 13 here in the NFL, first weekend of December. Playoff races definitely coming into focus now, and we got a couple of good ones in prime time. Tonight, national audience gets a look at the Colts for a 2nd straight weekend. This time they're at Dallas, 7:20 Central Time for that kick. And then Monday night, Saints and Bucks from Tampa.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the
touchdown Giants.
Kadarius Toney,
38 yards.
And the Giants have opened the lead up to 30. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have.
The New York set to take the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Looking to throw. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Back to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Kyle Rudolph, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Giants have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left. There's that man again. It's complete. Touchdown.
Kadarius Toney, 48 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I
possession switching back to the New York Giants. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 35-yard line. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect.
Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Giants are going to be moving on to 12-0 as they extend their lead further. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary.
The Giants going to take over again on offense. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Giants stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch.
The New York set to take the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. Touchdown, Giants! Kadarius Toney, career touchdown number 136, tying it with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Giants add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Well, we're up. The New York set to take the field. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because they still have some tough games to come. And keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. This will be caught at about the 5. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to put touchdown.
Kadarius Toney finding the end zone yet again. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances of the...
And now out out come the Giants. They'll look to throw here. That'll be caught. It's Tony. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Giants are pouring it on.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football.
He'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to...
And New York set to take the field. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Throw left side, complete to Tony.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Giants, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Back to throw here. Steps away to his left. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Oh, look at the juke. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney, 68 yards. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And that'll be caught by Toney. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. Kadarius Toney with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3.
They'll look to throw.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
That's complete to Toney.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Kadarius Toney
doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise.
Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. 20, 10, touchdown Giants. Kadarius Toney. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they've put up, I'm not sure what you say. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been... They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney with career touchdown number 145, tying it with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this first half. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why, looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. Back to throw again. Open man, he's got him. It's Toney for a Giant touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record. But he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Toney coming through with another one. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Touchdown, Giants! Kadarius Toney. 56 yards. And the Giants just continue to roll. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat. As we roll on here in the month of December, week 14.
look to throw here on first down. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Giants extend their lead yet again. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to...
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over. Back to throw now on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll drop to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They'll look to throw again. Right back to Toney. He's got another one. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Now here's a throw that's complete. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney, 42 yards. And the Giants are pouring it on. Boy, I mean, at this point, what more do we say here? I got nothing.
And you know, so many people talk all the time about having announcer-less games, and they want that. This could be a candidate for it, because if we stay here and do this, we're going to have a lot to fill.
The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Toney. He's got room at the 30. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Giants! Kadarius Toney. That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career. And the Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined.
The Giants about set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. They got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney finding the end zone yet again. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And New York set to take the field. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Throwing left side, it's complete. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. And that's the type of play that'll give your sideline some juice. And now out come the Giants. try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. They'll set up to throw.
Here's Tony on the quick slant. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner.
Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney finding the end zone yet again. And the Giants get another third-quarter touchdown to add up.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. They'll look to throw now on first down.
That'll be caught. It's Toney.
Touchdown!
Kadarius Toney. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Giants just continue to roll.
As a former DB, you might not like it. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. 20, 10.
Now he's loose again.
Touchdown, Giants.
Kadarius Toney
finding the end zone yet again.
And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over.
And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've played.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown.
Kadarius Toney
with career touchdown number 156. That ties him with Terrell Owens for 5th all-time.
And the Giants are on their way to a sensational 13-0 start as they extend their lead here. Another drive coming up for New York's offense.
Back to throw here. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Kadarius Toney
with career touchdown number 157, moving him past Terrell Owens and into a tie with Randy Moss for 4th on the all-time list.
And the Giants...
And the Giants ready to come out now. He'll look to throw.
And that'll be caught by Toney.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
There's that man again. It's complete.
Yeah, the Giants are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they protect.
And New York set to take the field. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
He's got it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Giants, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Commanders.
Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.